and welcome to Dungeons and Draggets. That's Dungeons and Dragons with all of my friends in my basement, where Dungeons and Dragons was meant to be played. Guys, let's introduce ourselves.
Hi, I'm Dusty, playing Twitch, the Halfling Bard.
Hi, I'm Miko, playing the Human Rogue.
I am Xander the Blue, playing Jaka, the bearded dragon monk.
Dragon Monk.
Shut up!
I'm John, playing Tarvin, the dwarf popsicle.
I'm Mackie, playing Ashton the Ranger.
Guys, I'm your DM Alkali. Let's start this the same way we always do.
Last time!
Guys,
Dwarf popsicle.
Well, that did happen. Before that, you tried to slam the orb, and
That was my job.
Oh yeah, that was first.
that didn't work
Another
out.
stupid
Yep.
table.
You kicked the
That was a
orb.
nice table.
I did. I kicked the orb and nothing happened in between.
Yeah.
Total nothing.
Nothing at all.
Wink.
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
What else happened?
I found a secret door, so I was useful for once.
Ooh.
Twice. Yeah. And
It didn't involve your slong this time.
we snuck out. Well, this time. We snuck out, and Tarvin.
Heroically stayed behind to stay off the invaders.
Yes.
What
That's how
a
that is how I am writing it in the annals of history. I'm just saying.
Heroically.
You
Heroically.
hit the fat guy with lightning.
I did! I
That's
did!
such a great description.
And wind.
Yeah, and wind.
I
And
burned
water.
myself.
And heart. Go, Tarvin.
Oh my god.
And to stave off being frozen, he tried to light himself on fire.
It worked.
Once again, sacrificial. Until it didn't. You still froze.
Eventually. That was like super fun.
I
It
know.
worked till it didn't.
Yes.
He was a slush. He was a dwarf slushicle.
Against a huge,
I do need a new shirt. We're gonna have to go shopping.
against an ice man, and then I scryed on his shield, and he used an eye, and we found out where he is, and and then we saw a big ass mouth, where Tarvin used to be.
Man, that was a nightmare.
I'm gonna throw this card.
And bonus experience.
You've been hanging out now for a couple weeks, haven't you?
Nice. Alright, good recap. Good recap. So, we're going to begin this one in the
Last
sewers.
time.
Last time. No! Oh god! It's
Sorry.
Inception.
I think
It's
we're
the-
starting a loop.
It's the deja vu.
Yes.
Every time you snap.
Second, right?
If you snap, I'm gonna just delete you off the camera. And I was like, where did I go just now?
This is a Back to the Future. Disappear off pictures and stuff.
Alright. Everyone except for Tarvin finds themselves in the sewers. You wake up. You're moist is the best way to put it. You fell asleep in the sewers. You kind of slumped against
One
the
of those
wall.
kind of dreams. Got it.
You don't remember it, but you must have obviously had enough wherewithal to kind of push yourselves out of the water and lean where you wouldn't drown. You know, that's usually because I really considered making you all make a fortitude save. And I'm like, well, if they fail, what do I do? You drowned. Hope you had fun.
GG.
GG, well played.
TPK, I win. All right.
Oh, rocks.
So you find rocks fall. Everyone does. You find yourselves in the sewer. It is pitch black. The sword grate, the javelin slid down.
Tarvin.
The sword grate that Tarvin slid down is right above you, so some light should be getting in. It is dark out.
Nighttime.
Nighttime.
What happens?
Things and stuff.
Okay, you all just saw that though, right?
Yeah.
Right, okay, I'm just making sure that everybody's good here. We on the same.
I don't feel the same anymore.
I'm cold.
You're not here.
You're alkali.
That's right.
Okay then.
No.
All right. Should we find? What are we doing?
Where's the frozen body?
It's not here.
It's supposed to be right here.
I'm gonna assume plucked. Although why they didn't get us is a good thing, but okay.
We should find the man.
Well, no, we have to assume that they left before we got here.
Right.
Like when I was looking at the storm was dissipating.
So they went off. Okay, this is. Do we know what time it is? Could I? Is there a ladder I could look and go peek outside?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna try to climb and peek and look at the night sky.
It
and see
is
where we are.
probably between 9 and 11 p.m.
Okay.
You've been out for quite a while.
All right, we lost 12 hours from our dwarf here, guys.
There we go.
Nap.
I mean, I feel refreshed, but
I call that like Tuesday.
I don't know about refreshed.
In
well,
the sewer. Yes.
we're assuming still tonight. And like, what year is it?
Ashton, I don't know who you see them because I don't know who has it right now. One of them is extruding an aura of transmutation. Guys, who has the scroll? You notice that there is, when magics combine, they are very visible. That is your magic. Transmutation is not crazy, right? Good. You can actually sense the aura of transmutation. There is an active transmutation spell on him currently.
Something's burning in your pocket. I don't wanna.
Oh, my tail's tingling.
Someone's
smell.
stealing things?
Yeah.
You're him, right?
Someone's
Yeah, I
stealing
think so.
things.
Oh, yeah, I steal hearts, baby. You know that. Come on.
I'm really glad I'm not here.
Us too. I guess a scroll.
The scroll has a
Like vibrate or
thing.
anything? Is it warm? Or...
Yeah, it vibrates whenever somebody sends a message.
yeah, this is like Motorola. Scroll is by Motorola.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't know if it vibrates. We might be outdating some of our viewers too. If they don't know what a pager is.
yeah,
All right,
beeper.
so
Yes, you can tell that there is a just different feel to it. And you guys being attuned with magic, you can tell that it's active right now. The magic item is active.
hey guys, I'll climb back down. I think Tarman sends his best wishes and pull it out and.
Inside of it, you can read, I have your mage. If you would like him back, meet me at Pearl Plaza at midnight.
Hey, Tarman has the mage.
Oh. Well, we don't want him back, so we don't have to go, right?
Twitch, Bardic Knowledge.
I'm pulling a Tarman. 17
Hey.
plus.
For once.
Did I
Shot.
just get Britta?
22.
He's rolling a 1, pulling a Tarman?
It is now
22.
22. Pearl Plaza. Now, this town, Gentrimorty, this was a mecca. This was a huge spot of civilization a long time ago. There are still bits and pieces of that civilization here in Gentrimorty, and sometimes people just can't fix them up. Pearl Plaza is one of those places. You, as a bard, knows all about Pearl Plaza. It used to be known as the gem of the city. It was an all-white marble plaza surrounded with housing that was meant for higher wealth people. That area would have been very expensive to fix up. They don't have a lot of white marble around here. So when they came in to rebuild this town, wasn't really where they were concentrating. But you know who did live there? People who came to this town looking for opportunities that never quite made it. That is the slums. Pearl Plaza is a large plaza situated in the middle of the slums of Gentrimorty.
Lovely.
Hey guys, we're going to the slums.
Woo! Pretty slums.
Alright.
Used
I
to-
relay briefly of, hey, this is what the Pearl Plaza, beautiful name, but it's going to be probably a shithole.
Well,
I'm
then we'll
assuming.
fit in.
Do we have an
Set
exact
Leapin' in the
location or no?
sewers.
What you rolled you rolled above a 20?
Yes.
Yeah, he knows exactly where it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know where we need to go.
All right.
You know what
well,
we can do?
What?
We could go by the plaza. And by the bazaar and buy some stuff, just go open and
How bizarre.
How bizarre.
We
How
can go
bizarre.
shopping and be in and out within a relatively decent amount of time.
It's 9 o'clock. Nothing is open at 9 o'clock.
we could go shopping in and out in a relatively quick amount of time.
Ye old Taco Bell is still
Oh my
open.
god.
Okay, we don't want to announce our presence.
With horns.
Minus 10 to move silently.
All right.
But plus 10 to movement.
Yeah. Foul movement's not a stat. Anyway,
Oh man.
so we only have a little bit of time, but we should probably figure out what we want to do. I mean, are we gonna go in and just?
I mean,
Wheel
like,
and deal?
I know we were kind of thinking about resting for a bit, but I didn't intend on like 12 hours or so. I'm feeling pretty good. I could use a snack, but I'm feeling pretty good.
You could use a snack after what you just ate. All right, that's fine. Okay.
Well, this location probably is going to be expecting us, so it's going to be hard to sneak up on it, right?
That's a good assumption.
Okay.
Yeah. If it's gonna be in the middle too, I would assume. Let's go based off this. If they have an idea of what we're capable of, so I'm going to assume that they're going to bring out fairly heavy forces. I'm talking guards on the tower, or guards on the cities, probably crossbows, probably other mages to counter us if they have any there.
Probably more clerics.
So either if we go in and engage with them, and seeing as they got pretty much our guy that's keen on explosions and doing the murdification, we are at a slight disadvantage here.
Yeah.
We still have a little bit of time left. Would we be able to send your eye in?
Oh, yeah.
See if we can get a little bit of a layout at least to work. So even if we go in, like, hey, we're here to talk, we at least have an idea of where people might be chilling. Because, get it, chilling. Because we are in a position of, like, they seem to be ice mages. Okay. Like, everything was full of ice and snow.
What do you,
We can give it a shot. But
the kobolds we're dealing with were immune to fire and stuff. Like, let's put some of these elements together here. Like, Tarvin's going crazy with lightning. We're dealing with fire-resistant things. We've got ice things. Like, something's not.
I don't think it would hurt to use the eyeball. I mean,
we have to give a specific command. How do we know what we're looking for?
Have you do a couple laps and return. Worst case, you get an idea of just what's in the area. I mean, what's their numbers? Even something as simple as, is there 100 of them there? Or is it just Ortree just standing there smiling, touching himself, waiting for us? Because think of it this way, realistically, depending on where he works, depending on where he's working within the law, being the law, if the more witnesses there are, is going to be the more difficult for him to get away with stuff.
How far away is this from, like, the bar?
The bar, a full district over, so if you were just taking a normal stroll, I mean, that could be about an hour's walk.
But, I mean, okay. So, he seemed to be a little bit intimidated by our, bar.
But he talks to the bar. Like I said, my thing is, on this particular instance, is if he's got a contingent of forces, then what he says, he's probably going to be on the up and up of what he's saying. But if he's there alone, or with just like one or two other guards, then shady shit is afoot. Because it's easy to do what he wants to us, nix his own guards, and he walks away. I do not trust this guard as far as I could throw him, and I could barely throw a shoe.
Like one of our shoes you're talking about.
I could barely put my own shoe on, alright? Strength isn't my forte. Look at this, look at this. I'm not built for lifting things. I'm built for comfort, baby.
So what do you propose?
Whoa, he's their tiger. We just met. Kidding.
Yeah.
I mean, Helaviv, do you have any, any thoughts on
I'll just shoot
this?
this right now.
I can't see. No, you would not have brought her through the sewers.
Would we have left her?
Yes.
We just left her?
Yes.
We left a blind lady in the warehouse by herself?
Because I forced you, remember, 2
I was
seconds ago, I
assuming-
forced you to speed it up because of the end. So we'll say that she had Lehman's tiny hut in memory, cast it, and stepped into an extra-dimensional pocket. So by now, she's out of the
ruin my
tiny hut.
out.
Sorry. I'm assuming we wouldn't go charging in to save Tarvin with the blind lady behind us.
And I also wouldn't have assumed that after they came into her hut, we were just going to leave her out in the
No,
open.
absolutely. No, she did something to make herself safe. Yeah, but I apologize. That was because we had to rush at the end of that
That being
episode.
said, check the fix it.
Alright, so...
Oh, that's right. You can do that
Are we
now.
gonna do what?
He-
Go ahead.
I may have some magical powers that may have awoken in my brain and our little dream vision to help with
Yeah, that's
blindness
what
and
I called it
deafness.
the first time it happened to me, too.
Alright, so what do you guys do?
I said we just go there.
I think that's a little on the back burner right now.
Okay, we'll deal with her. We'll deal with her a second. She's okay for now. We'll deal with her. I think we should send an eye to do a quick scout and see if there's any other people there.
No.
We are currently an hour away.
Right now, you'd be even farther away, so from where you're at right now, an hour 20 minutes by foot. The eye could obviously probably get there in half the time because we're fly above everything, direct line.
Well, we could send the eye and start walking there.
Yeah.
So to save time.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we still have, well, the other thought is how soon is he going to be there before our scheduled meeting time?
We'll probably get there. And
It'd be a good idea to get the layout of the place, though.
by the time we get there, it can come back and give us a layout.
And best point too is, best case, we can lay an ambush for them. But I'm pretty sure that they've already set the ambush for us. If I was setting this deal up, I would have had guys there yesterday.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to mess with us. Do you want to mess with us?
All right. So, do you have a plan, a command for the eye? Once I bring it out, I mean.
Whoa!
Seems
Let's let's
it's not a one-eyed snake. It's a one-eye.
One eye.
one eye.
Purple people eater.
The one eye love.
Nope, that's it.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, have it
All right.
have it lap
And
around the
anyone,
area.
anyone can speak to it. Just once I produce it, it takes a big command and disappears.
Do a sweep of it.
Stay hidden.
Yeah.
All right. So, here's the eye. Tell. What's his command?
Yes, guys.
Yeah.
It's yours.
Anyone
I
can,
wonder
anyone can speak to
if
it.
it's gonna know what the Pearl Plaza is, or if it's going off my knowledge or my.
Stay
information.
hidden. Find Tarvin. Come back, please.
You would know the one thing that the beast owner is where it's going, which means he would need to be touching the orb to impart that information to him. He knows where Pearl Plaza is. So he would need to tell the orb where to go to look. You can't tell it to find someone, but you can tell it where to go.
Okay. So, touch it.
Touch his eyeball.
Last time you touched an orb, you had a look in your eye. Alright.
Okay. What are the commands?
Stay hidden. Lap Pearl Plaza.
And come back.
All right, that's the third command. That's 3. The eye forms.
A bit much, but
It goes above the buildings, heads up. All right, anything else you guys do? You said that you were walking towards it as this went. You guys staying still walking towards
I
it?
think
Do
we
we wanna
gotta
stay in
book
the
it there,
sewer?
otherwise we're not gonna get there in time.
do you want to surface or stay sewer?
Do we know what's between here and there? It's just a forest, an hour's walk.
No, it's all city.
City?
All city.
City.
Are we super confident that we can get there by sewer? Because getting there by land is probably easier.
Probably. You are the ranger. I could know direction for us, but that's about as much as I could do is point us in a direction.
And I also have to say, maybe being waterlogged by the time we get there is probably a bad idea, judging by,
Let's
If they're casting
our
ice.
popsicle.
But casting ice and us being soaking wet is not a good idea. Surface.
take the land.
You guys start heading over that way. It's good 45 minutes. before
Perfectly
the
normal,
eye
everyone.
returns. You guys think you're about a half an hour away from Pearl Plaza. So right now you're kind of entering. You wouldn't call it the slums yet, but it's a poorer part of the town.
How active are these slums? Is there actual population density? Are
homeless
there people?
Quite a few.
Okay.
Yes. That's when the eye returns to you. So all of a sudden you get this vision. You can see Pearl Plaza. The white marble has been scuffed and destroyed over years. There's weeds growing up through it. It's cracked, it's blemished, but you can still see this beautiful marble that was underneath it. You can see that this was once a beautiful place. And standing in the middle of the plaza are 10 fully armored guards, all with two-handed pikes stand in their hand. Behind them is your old friend Rolf, the very large guard. Next to him is a large something covered with a big black sheet. And standing to the other side of that, sharpening what can only be described as a pitch black sword, is another man wearing the same robes that Cleric Otri was wearing. Sitting there, just sharpening the sword. The eye floats around the plaza, and that's going to use your. That was an obvious one. Give me your perception check, and only yours.
Spot.
Whoever's higher spot, I listen. Tell me your spot.
21.
21. As the eye went around, on top of more than one building, there are archers hiding, because you did say to do the outside. There are archers up on pigeonholes, and you're noticing in some of the alleyways that spill onto the plaza, there's more guards, these not armored as much. They're in lighter armor with just swords.
Alright, I relay the information.
Well, told you so. This is the one of the few times I'm not happy to be right.
Okay.
Well, frick.
Well, we can move closer and then try to get into the sewers. I mean,
What do
I
still
feel
be pretty
like
wet.
they're well aware of our
Yeah.
sewer trekking
I have
ways.
I have a feeling this is
Fair
a
enough.
straight up engagement of hey.
This is busting
Do we
in.
have
Hey guys.
anything up our sleeves that would help at all? Just a thought.
Think of your strengths.
Yeah.
What do we want to do? That's the first question. Before we get into what we are capable of, what is that we want to do? Do we want to try to talk and see what's up? Do we want to just get Tarvin? Do we want to pick off some? I mean, we could probably. We are not the loud team, so we can probably get some of these guards and subdue them as we get closer. It just once we engage with one of the guards
Yeah, I
with
know.
malicious intent, I have a feeling that same courtesy will be repaid to us.
Or
Better be a good liar.
Huh?
You better be a good liar.
Hey,
Ortry's kind of a douche.
you do you. Let me do me.
He's I feel like Ortry's not just gonna kind of.
Making sure I did not mess up the description. Ortree was not in the description
Right.
of the eye. That was a
Rogue.
Yeah,
different
yeah, no,
Like
but my point is, he's not going to give a single fuck, and he didn't see Tarvin anywhere in there.
Well, yeah.
It's the thing
Like-
with a
Okay.
black sheet over it.
Can we find where Tarvin is? Because you said you have scrying stuff.
I can actually
see,
do that.
See if he's actually under that blackness,
Yeah.
or he's just fucking with us.
I'm
Or
gonna
if he's
do
anywhere
that.
near there.
I'm gonna
Right.
use my find a creature because I have his hammer.
You're casting locate creature on his hammer?
Yes.
Okay.
Whoa.
Begin casting. Finish casting. Go ahead and roll. Level plus wisdom plus
Okay.
20-sider.
Help me
Come
out
on,
here.
come on.
Where's the 20? Alright.
Oh, yeah, I'm seeing it
It's
right.
right there.
Oh, where's the
It
20?
was hiding.
Okay.
here. Let's take.
Where's the 1?
Well, +1.
Plus that plus 1.
No.
No,
That's a 2.
2, and it was what? I'm sorry, level. So 10 plus what was?
I'm sorry, level. His level plus wisdom modifier plus the d20.
12.
12?
Yes.
Okay.
You really
you-
are a blind dragon monk.
Shut up.
You literally only get one piece of information from that.
Fuck.
He is not in the plaza.
Yeah, fuck them. Let's bounce from the plaza.
Okay. Well, that helps.
Just
I had a feeling. That's
just kind of blow him off. I mean,
blow them off.
That's
Let's-
probably a good
well-
idea.
but
I could keep them busy for a little bit.
Or we can send him what we think is us.
Can
going
you?
there
Oh,
somehow.
hey, I have an idea.
What?
I tried on Hellweave and it didn't work.
Which is what?
I'm gonna locate object. The other scroll.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Fuck me. That's a 3.
oh my god!
I'm doing great today.
So that's 11 plus what? Wisdom?
Come on.
Yeah, 14
They're
for
coming.
me.
Don't worry.
I Tarvin this one really good, ladies and gentlemen.
What was your total?
14.
The only information you're getting from that is it's pulling you towards the plaza.
Okay.
You're doing it again?
Fuck
We have
yes.
3
Same
times?
thing.
We
All
do?
right,
Yes.
there it is.
Okay, cool.
He has
My
a third
last
spell.
time.
There's an 18.
18! Holy
So
fuck.
Holy
plus,
hell.
plus 8,
Plus all the
plus
things.
2.
Yeah,
so
it's not so
28.
fun as it gets.
Okay, he got above a 25 though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
28 is his total.
18 was my nat.
Nice.
Whatever.
18
Okay.
plus
Holding
8
the
is
hammer.
26, 27, 28.
You basically are traveling ethereally
Okay.
towards this location. You travel ethereally out of your body. You're moving forward. You're just holding onto this hammer. This hammer is trying to return to its owner. You pass directly through the plaza to a building maybe one city block behind. Now, this building is fairly dilapidated, but it used to be, once again, a very large manor. And on this manor is a dilapidated tower. And in that tower, on the 3rd floor, you can see a gentleman. You recognize him, Cleric Otree, standing, looking out the window, down at the plaza. His eyes closed, a spell active on him that you don't recognize immediately. Looking with his mind's eye down in the plaza. And behind him, against the wall, is Tarbin. Pinned against the wall, well, a creature who looks like something out of a nightmare. Totally, I can't remember the word. No moisture left in this creature's skin. The flesh hugged to every bone in his body, holding up his hand at Tarbin. And you can see Tarbin basically trapped against the wall. And the one thing that you notice immediately, being so in tune with magic, is that all of Tarbin's energy is being siphoned from him by this creature. Going over to Tarbin.
In tune with magic on the 3rd roll, but continue.
In tune with magic on the 3rd roll, yes. Tarbin, you find yourself finally regaining consciousness.
Oh, it's fine.
You are trapped against a wall. You can't move a muscle. And you feel this creature, whatever it is standing in front of you, tapping into your very essence and absorbing your powers. You may speak, but you may not move.
So, can we talk about this?
Otree drops his spell and turns around. Ah, you're awake.
I want to see the diplomacy roll.
Good. I've been waiting. Now, care to tell me who trained you, or do I need to interrogate everybody with you?
I'm being 100% honest here and saying I don't know his name.
That we kind of
True facts.
We never got a name.
True
right?
I know
facts.
you never got a name.
I do not know his name.
And you realize at that moment that that's very strange. You've never thought of that because none of you have ever said that out loud. It is very strange you do not know your master's name.
I always just call him Daddy.
God damn it.
Oh my god.
We're done
Looks
with
at
that
you.
dream.
Cute.
Nightmare.
He looks over at the creature, just a 2nd level. And you feel your power rebounding back onto you as the field that he's putting up around you, the field that's keeping you in place and sapping your energy, a pulse of energy flows back through it, striking you. For 13 points of damage.
That's gonna be fully healed from the.
Yes, everyone was fully healed.
Okay. That's making sure.
Now, there's no way I can try to
There's
control my own stuff.
It has been told. When this strikes you, that was no longer just enervation magic. That was, I'm sorry, not enervation, your school of magic, which I can't.
Evocation.
Thank you, evocation.
Yeah, remember explosions and lightning.
I was thinking, I couldn't get the word enervation out of my head. It was not evocation magic anymore. That was this creature's tainted magic just flowing back, using your magic to rebound it on you. However, that was his spell. He's just using you like a
Right,
battery.
but there's no way I can try to cut him off from drawing my
Not on
power.
this one. No, he has told. He's had.
I know
two
not in
more.
this one. I'm just saying in general. Like, given the situation I'm in, can I try to sever his connection to me?
Not until his concentration wavers. He has had basically 6 hours to fuck with you and figure this out. He is ready for everything, but if he breaks concentration, I will let you know. Is that what you're thinking right now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if an opportunity like
And
that
am
happens,
I literally weak, or is he just holding me back?
he is just holding you back.
Rage.
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 It has a slight chance of breaking his concentration. Yeah. Okay. How much do you increase your strength by with that? Is
it goes to a +7 modifier.
From
4. No.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, that has a chance of breaking his concentration.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
I'm adding 4 to it, so I go from a 20. So it's adding 2. I'm sorry, I wrote down the number.
That's
It's
okay.
+6.
It happens.
Right?
Yeah, that sounds right.
yeah.
Add 4
So
strength
+6.
to a 2 modifier.
I don't know why I wrote 7 down.
Yeah, that is a chance of breaking his concentration. 1 second.
It also makes my will save harder. It increases my constitution also. So my fortitude and will save go up.
Understood. All right, you're about to get a will save, but first I need to figure something out.
I'm going to trust your pink dice here.
Okay.
It's one of my favorites.
Will save.
Spell or poison?
I'm going to go with neither.
No.
I really don't like ice at this point.
I'm going to go with neither on this one.
Oh, hey, that's not a 1.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
So my will save went to +3, so 13.
13. He's holding you back. You rage and start frothing at the mouth like last time. He still holds you there, but definitely you saw him flinch.
So that's on the save though. But can I roll a grapple on him now?
No, you still couldn't move.
Okay.
He did not break it enough. The Otri looks over at his companion, looks a little worried, looking back over to you, and goes back to the window. I suppose I will have to find your teammates then. Guys, back
And I have to take a second level spell off my sheet, right? Or no?
Yes, he sucked a second level spell from you.
So obviously by now I've relayed all the information I've seen
I have an idea.
with the hammer and stuff.
I have an idea.
Okay.
Okay.
Let us approach in a roundabout manner, because we need to get behind the center of the plaza. They're anticipating us, I assume, from this particular way. I'm about to sneeze.
Just so you know,
It's the
Dan,
sewers.
for the next 9 rounds, because that's how long I could rage for. I'm just trying to obviously resist.
He is better prepared now. That was your
I
one
know.
chance because it was a quick
I
hit,
know.
but yes.
Okay, so we're going to surprise visit
Okay.
Poultry.
That sounds good to me.
All right, let's get around. Let's take a roundabout path. I need a good 800 plus feet from where we need to be. So
So
from
specific.
what? Hang on. Just saying. How bizarre.
How bizarre.
Bizarre.
Oh, let's go through the bazaar.
Yeah.
So
We'll make it through this time.
we're going to, with the knowledge of where he is compared to the center of the plaza, where everybody's more or less anticipating us, we'd like to go in a roundabout way, even if we pull back a bit, toward that past the bazaar, but off to the side.
Okay.
Around is
Past the plaza is what you
Keeping, yes, the plaza and the bazaar.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Let's keep it on a hush-hush a bit, so if we need to move quiet, sneaky.
Yeah, that's
Sure.
okay. We
I
are
am not-
okay at that. as a
I am
group.
going to accept that you are moving quietly.
Actually, I know this is kind of random. Can I have...
This is random? Let's go.
Sorry. Can I have the knife?
What knife?
The obsidian knife.
Have you the knife?
Have you the
What,
knife?
if, what would you do with it?
I have reason to believe, as we all do actually at this point, we could really fuck him up with it.
Who? Poultry?
Yep.
How so?
I mean, it's made of obsidian. But it
Yeah,
doesn't
but wait,
always
how so? How
seem
so?
special. Why would you?
TikTok, what's your line
Why
of
do you
thought?
think it would
I'm
be so
I'm
interesting?
trying. Sorry.
think he's got a gem- you have a gem in his chest?
And now I'm trying to remember.
It's okay. I'll help.
We saw it used on the kobold. We saw what happened with that.
Mhm.
Was that involved at all during the ritual that we saw when he was scrying?
You're talking about the kobolds creating
Yes.
a purple cobalt? Yes, that is the dagger that was used to kill. I'm sorry, not kill, to open up the blue cobalt to then make him
Become a
the
purple.
purple
Yes.
cobalt.
I think without his connection, although ours is obviously better, because I don't know about you guys, but no rocks in here. Just
Yeah.
here.
Are we sure about that? That's another thing. Are we sure we don't have
My
something?
rocks are down here.
The creature looks at you. What was that?
Maybe, I mean, we haven't really looked at it, but maybe that lump on Tarbin's chest isn't a malignant tumor, but actually his gem.
Did they just give me breast cancer?
Oh no.
And I'm
gotta start wearing pink.
And I'm just saying, you know, daggers are kind of my proficiency. Sneaking around is kind of what I do. If anybody was to have a chance to kind of spring something on him.
The one time I need to trust everybody here, you're putting the seed of doubt. This is making me nervous.
Why is it making you nervous?
Because I'm about to rift us through time and space for a short distance in hopes that we kill a potentially homicidal maniac that has an entire clergy beneath him.
Not kill,
that
interrogate.
I assume the killing will happen after, but
No, you're not wrong.
While being body snatchers and convincing the rest of his evil organization
Wait.
to follow him. Am I wrong?
Let me put this on a pause. Are you the one telling me not to do shady shit?
I ain't telling you to do anything. I sing stuff and make myself look pretty. This is where I rely on you guys a little bit to help me. I will bullshit us out of a paper bag all day long, but the actual murdification is why I keep y'all around.
Okay.
All right, so what's the call?
I give him the dagger.
All right, you have the dagger.
I'll keep that on. Yep.
I give him the dagger, and we go.
I'm gonna omit this out of the
red for
songs.
Otri and just skip everybody else.
Yep, skip. I agree.
All right, go for it.
Let's try to get as close as we can to get to.
Good, Jacka.
Jock is just like, take me now, take me now.
Jacka's like, this is beyond the realm of backflips.
This is never beyond the backflip.
Hey, you need a backflip out of the door.
I do a backflip for good luck.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to say that was one round of you casting haste.
And I'm blowing my wad on big boy spells.
There you go.
Oh, bloody hell.
Yes.
Yep. Haste is... Okay, so haste comes from my bardic spells.
Okay.
And Dimension Door comes from my innate ability as a archon or thingy of conjuration.
Understood.
So,
Can I cast True Strike now? Or is that really how that works?
That's
well, you wouldn't.
You do it when you do it.
You could, right, but because it's true, normally I'd say yes, but because it's True Strike, you literally just, True Strike is a quickened spell. You just do it.
yeah,
Right,
we
yeah,
talked
it's fine,
about
it's
we
fine.
talked about changing it. It just says it's a cool spell but useless when it's
Understood.
to
Got
prepare
it.
around for it.
I don't think there's anything I want to do
Okay.
beforehand.
You're pretty much gonna True Strike him in the face, which is okay.
Twitch, what do you do?
Cast Dimension Door. Target.
Poop. Back to Javelin.
Oh boy.
Drink.
Let's try that again. Back to Tarbin.
There we go.
Tarbin. Grind a little bit. The creature is still holding you against the wall. Otri has asked you a few more questions, but you were in a rage, so you've relaxed now. You're back to normal. And you hear a little snicker from Otri. Ah. One of your friends just cast a spell. He turns around and pulls out the sword and the rod, staring into the room now, no longer out the window. Readying an action. Looks at you. I hope that this hurts watching them die for you. And that'll be his last 6 seconds. Dimension Door. You are in the room, immediately going to initiative. However, you had a spell ready to go off. So you don't know what the room looks like, but you know that the spell that you have, because you have a general idea of the size of the room from him. You know that your spell can hit everyone in there, and slow is a targeted spell, so you can target specific people in the radius. So Dimension Door goes off, you immediately ball up energy in your hand, throw it onto the ground. It bursts at your feet, hitting both of these creatures. And the second it hits the creature that's holding Tarbin against the wall, you see all the energy get sucked up into him, hit the floor and revert, slowed everyone except for you. You are behind a field.
So basically,
Normal
haste
speed
is
then.
canceled.
It would be canceled if you fail this save. Yes. And you're going against
Call him the
his
haste
save.
early.
So basically, this creature took the energy and
Spit
rebounded.
it back out.
Shit.
Could I use that when he did that as an opportunity to try to break
Absolutely.
free? Okay.
All right, so first off, everyone needs to make a will save. Could you give them the save on that spell? It's the highlighted number on the spell sheet.
What level is it?
15.
15, everyone. You have a 15 will save to cancel your haste.
I would be slow.
16.
19, I'm good.
Okay, you're passed, so you're still hasted. You're still hasted. Oh no, Jay is
3,
normal.
Yeah.
Oh,
5
you're slowed.
total.
And Jaka,
What did you roll?
17.
Nice.
17. You are still hasted. We're gonna go over to Tarvin really fast because
And slow did not hit him.
the
So
spell does
does
not
not
hit him.
hit.
However, it does hit Otri, so he has to make his save.
Yeah, that's.
Tarvin, you are doing your save against this guy. That's a no. All right, he's still holding you against the wall. You see him. The
He
creature.
actually becomes slowed.
No, the field that's holding him in is pretty anti-magic. I'm making
I'm in a
call.
bubble.
Yeah, I'm making a call that since he can't cast out of it, I can't cast into it. That would be just mean. All right.
so do we recognize what just happened?
You guys with your training, yes, that thing absorbed, rebound.
Okay.
So, that being said, guys, initiatives.
That's what I rolled. Can you fucking believe it?
You are auto
Yeah,
last.
nat
You automatically
20.
I
roll
did
your
it!
initiative.
Nat
Did you roll a
20.
net? We have a 20! We have a freaking
This is so important, and you know it.
What do I answer this?
This is initiative?
This is initiative.
Man, I'll take something.
Do I add anything or no?
Yes. Jay, would you show him what to add? And Jay, what's your actual
Sorry,
number
yes.
then?
Okay, 10.
24 for him.
Is a 10. Jay is a 24. Holy
20,
shit.
24.
Wow. Tarvin, you're auto 1. Twitch,
14.
14. Ashton,
16?
16.
Has it really gotten to the point where you just give me auto ones? Is that what we're at here?
Yeah, I think it's easier that way.
Auto Tarvin.
All of you see for a moment, now Otri is wearing his clerical robes. You never really noticed, it's a thin wire, just a thin circlet around his head. You just saw that flash a little bit. I have to say it out loud even if you don't know what it is. 5. Congratulations, John, you are no longer last.
Yeah.
However,
Yeah, auto 1 is not last. Ooh.
Jay, I don't know what you are doing. I don't know how you just did that, but you are first by a single point.
Whew.
All right, let me get my sheet ready with a 24. Jay, it's
Shit's
your
about to get
turn.
ugly, ladies and gents.
Okay. Circular room. Everywhere in the room is reachable in 30 feet to everywhere else. It's a 30-foot diameter circular room.
Okay.
There are 2 windows, one overlooking the courtyard, one overlooking the back, a boarded up window off to the side. The boards look fairly thick. There is no furniture in this room. It is a totally empty room. Stone floors, stone
It's a
ceiling.
table-free zone.
It is a table-free zone. Jay, you are first.
And just for flavor here,
Mhm.
does whatever is happening to Tarvin just look kind of familiar, kind of, like home? Or no?
It
Or is
does-
it just fucked?
It's just fucked. It does not look familiar to you. However, you do recognize arcane energy. The energy that's making that field is arcane, kind of like a magic missile or another spell that you are familiar with but cannot cast.
Fuck that. Fuck that noise. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you can swear. It's YouTube.
I was excited. I was excited for something
Monetization.
else out of character and then not in character.
Nope.
Because,
Sorry.
damn it.
Sorry, dude.
Well, fucking creepy ass school guy. Obsidian knife.
Obsidian knife. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I had ready.
Yes, you did. All right. So you break away from the group where you just mentioned were in. You're obviously all touching each other.
And I hope he's concentrating.
Yeah, he is definitely concentrating on him,
Okay.
but he sees you, which immediately lets you try to break free. I take that back. He doesn't just get to see things, it's a small dagger.
Whoa.
Yes! He sees your dagger, the empty eye sockets just went wide as saucers. His concentration is broken. Give me your save.
14.
14.
I rolled above 10.
That's
It's like the first time all day.
congratulations.
There you go.
I've got more
There you
dice
go.
in here that are pink and purple.
And with my 3 plus my 10, 13, you shatter the concentrated wall of force. You are down, you are shaken, you will still be going at the second to last
I
level.
have traditional second edition, like
Jay,
orange, blue,
this
red.
thing was about to try to go full defensive against you, and it can't because it did not realize until it was too late. Attack.
Kick his
I'm
ass
assuming
in
I
the
have nothing, right?
You have nothing.
Do I have any armor?
No, you have everything. They've had you in here while you were in ice.
What are you
It's flanked,
doing?
It's flanked.
What's up?
What are you doing? Is it flanked? Is it flanked?
No, he would not be threatening it yet.
Are you sure?
He's
I'm
not
pretty angry.
flanked.
I could headbutt him in the balls.
I mean, your plus.
He's not. Oh no! What did you roll?
Yeah, no, I rolled a fucking...
Like, seriously, fuck this game.
No, sir, for real.
That is insane.
For
I'm
real.
Did you do something?
That being said, like, pluses are like a normal dagger, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
This is a
12.
normal dagger. 12. Right. You go in.
Oh my
hey,
god! I get 2 attacks.
Yeah,
No,
so
you
leveled
moved.
up.
You
I had a
moved.
nat 20. No, I'm kidding.
I hadn't had not anymore. You had a 4.
No, you get that's his. As for being higher level now, you actually get 2 attacks around now.
He will
That's
get one
so-
using a
right,
full
right.
attack.
Full
Yes.
attack,
Right.
I moved.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, you come in. A rogue might step out of the way. A fighter might deflect the item. This thing literally just used telekinesis to block. His mind is his weapon, and he sideswept your dagger with just the force of his mind, turning back towards you and attempting to start the spell again, because now it is his turn. Oh, but you're there.
Yep,
Oh,
nope.
you
Is he
got
gonna
that.
go ahead? Because I will
Yeah.
fucking stab him.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Okay. He's not going to reissue the spell on
Don't
you.
forget you have
However,
haste
you
too.
need
You
a
have haste too.
reflex save versus a high roll.
Alright.
Oh, go ahead.
Reflex. That's his
Yeah,
jam.
got it.
28.
Yeah, I rolled terribly. All right, you see him look over at you. He barely moves his eyes, and you just felt about 100 pounds of force slam into your chest. You do move back by 5 feet, a 5-foot step. However, you do not get knocked off your feet. You are prepared for it. Javelin, he turns back
Who?
towards. Damn.
Drink.
No, this is it. Tarbin, he turns back towards you. You are right next to him. He's actually going to try a more difficult maneuver on you. This is a reflex save on your part.
Can it be a fortitude save? Because I'm good at
No.
those. 10.
Success. So I'm going to throw that dude. He lifts
Oh, he's
you up.
tossing this guy?
Yeah, he's
Oh, he's
tossing
throwing
you
me.
at him.
Sorry.
This time he actually moves his hand as he's trying to do a control rather than a push. He picks you up and flings you at him. Could you please look and see how much your character weighs plus your equipment weight? That's going to determine the damage. Okay.
Is it too late to call my dash on target?
So, like, with all my equipment, 308.
Oh, I did do something. Because there's my nat 20.
Fuck!
There we go.
No
Throws you
evasion or
directly
anything.
at him. That is definitely a hit.
So
and
what's
a
the
critical hit.
critical threat range of a dwarf? Just saying.
I'm going to say that's a crit. You said you were over 300 pounds? So it's 3, 6, plus my spell bonus. Okay. You get hit with a dwarf.
Sorry, little bird.
Well, if it makes you feel better, there's a few ones for you.
Yes.
It does not.
It does not.
No, it doesn't. But a scratch.
You see? He's using me for damage. It still comes up once. What the fuck?
23 points of bludgeoning damage. As Tarbin slams into you, give me another reflex save as a person just hits you.
You're still pretty high.
Yeah, 14.
Okay, he hits you, you do manage to stay on your feet.
What do I do?
You are prone. You are very prone. No, that's mean. Reflex save. You are prone. You are very prone.
Fuck you, 22.
What?
And you use the
Bam, bam, bam.
momentum to land on your feet.
Yeah.
Jerk.
Ta-da!
It's my high roll for the day. 18.
Shaka, your turn.
Alright, I'm going to... Shit. No, I'm not gonna shit. I'm gonna stunning blow against...
I will help you out right here. You can tell by looking at the creature that he is undead. He will be immune to your stunning blow.
Thank you.
No problem. No, you know that stuff.
Got any
This
chance
is-
an outsider?
No, he's not an outsider.
He's not an outsider.
I will stunning blow Ochiri then.
Okay, so you go up to the cleric and
So
go for a
he would
stunning.
tell that he was undead, but I wouldn't.
Yes, you also knew he was undead. I apologize. My description, I assumed.
No, you
that
didn't
did.
say
That's
he
my
was
fault.
undead.
No,
Let
no,
me
my
tell
fault.
you as an
I didn't
other
heard that at
actually
all.
might have changed my...
That is 100% my fault. In
Oh.
fact, take half your damage off. If you would
No,
have done
that's
something,
fine. I will
I
take
apologize.
it. Things happen.
Yeah, I've never heard undead.
So do I roll a 20?
That's yours, jam.
Yeah, you're rolling to hit.
Fuck you. 5 plus what? What's my hit?
The base attack bonus.
What's my
John, could you?
Oh, yeah.
Your base attack.
Oh, plus 6? Alright. So 11.
You
I didn't.
you run up to him,
I didn't have
come
that.
up, you come down right on him. However, he has a holy shield around him, and you bounce off a invisible force surrounding him. You are standing right next to Otri. Ashton.
How are people laid out in this room?
Right now, the cleric is near the window overlooking the courtyard.
The cleric is over.
The cleric is Otri, I apologize. Otri is overlooking the courtyard by the window. On the far other side of the room, next to the wall, is the creature that was holding him. Everyone else is in the middle of the room at this point because Jaka is against Otri, but facing the middle. Basically, everyone's kind of centralized.
Is asking a question to my party mates a free?
You can ask a question to your party mates. One. That is your free action.
Who is it more important that we detain?
You may answer with a one-word answer.
Otri.
Otri.
Yes.
Multiple people yell Otri and a yes. I like that.
Wait, the question was detain Otri.
Yes.
No, the answer was yes.
The answer was yes.
Yes.
Who's on first?
I love it. Love it.
All right, and he's standing by the wall.
He's standing by the window overlooking the courtyard.
Okay, by a window. All right. I want to stone shape the wall around him.
Woo!
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Build that wall.
All right. Okay. So here's how I'm
What's the
picturing
name of our
it.
town?
I need my saving throw first,
San
and then I will
Juan,
give you the
apparently.
description. Gentrimorty is the name of the
Yeah.
town.
Gentry Morgan. Make Gentry Morgan great again.
Oh my god.
All right. Even though this spell doesn't have a saving throw, with what you're doing, I'm going to use the spell saving throw to see if you can capture him in a shell. Go ahead and tell me the saving throw at that level spell.
16.
16. All right.
That's smart.
Reflex saving throw. You see Ashton run over to the opposite wall. Just put his hand on the wall, begin chanting. Otri looks over at him, confused for a moment, realizes what's happening, and starts to roll forward. 16? The window is the first thing to close, the stone around it just slamming shut, as the wall reaches out as if with fingers and close around Otri.
Nice.
Well done. Well done, dude.
Twitch.
That's gonna be huge.
Okay.
Yeah,
With the ruckus, and I'm gonna doing a I don't know so much a perception type thing, but I need to know. There's ruckus and stuff going on. Is there guards coming up? Is there help coming on? Does this seem like this is getting? out of hand?
So far, this has lasted for about 3 seconds. I'm going to say you don't know yet.
Yeah, I think okay.
Yeah, this has all been round
I see
one.
Otri getting walled in, so
Yes.
my obvious threat is nonsense man. This
It's like Slenderman.
this creature thing, which I really can't hurt. I am hasted, which is a good thing.
Yes, you are hasted. That's correct.
I
cannot believe.
absolutely love it.
I'll tell
I'm
you
okay with getting
afterwards.
freaking lucky. I'm okay with this. Between his enfeeble rate to the giant thing and stuff. No, I don't have to do that 'cause he's gonna do stupid to me. So Harbin is down.
No, I'm not.
Well, you're
I
on your
am
feet.
going to say I do apologize. 10 seconds.
That's fine. I'm hasted. I'm gonna try to avoid obviously the undead thing, and you're not hasted either, right?
No, I'm not.
So we have two people that's not hasted. I will cast haste again.
Okay. Because your target, haste is once again a targeted thing. You did not target him. He cannot use his ability. Haste everyone. Everyone just got hasted.
Okay.
And I'll make a point to.
You still have 2 move equivalent actions because
Right.
you were hasted.
Oh, I was hasted too.
No, it doesn't
I
stack.
don't know what.
Right.
Yeah, he's giving
No,
everyone
when I
else.
attacked, did it matter or no?
We would have got an extra attack.
Oh, yeah.
Extra,
I was also
extra
hasted.
plus to hit.
Extra hit plus the hit.
I
plus
forgot.
The
the-
plus to hit wouldn't have helped enough, but the extra attack might have. However, he's trapped in a stone.
Nah, it's
wall
stuck
right
now.
Yeah, it's fine, it's fine.
Now we have to remember haste For future, haste is always going to go to. We need to write that
I
down
forgot
because that is a
That's
go-to.
no. Don't worry about it, dude. It's not a problem at all. I forgot to actually say the word undead. Shit happens.
Okay.
All right,
happens.
Twitch. You have 2 move equivalents.
Well, that's 2 against us.
I will get over towards Jay
Okay.
and basically be prepared to cast healing for next. I don't think I can get it off net.
You cannot, but okay. I understand what you're doing. All right. Welcome back to the game, buddy. Tarbin, your turn.
And a hasted target.
So I'm really conflicted because this guy is undead, but he resists targeted spells. But I can cast Searing Light, which does a lot of damage on undead.
But axes do a lot of damage.
They do, and that's probably I'm going to get mad. So let me get this straight. He stepped in the back, got pushed back, I got thrown at him, and he was only pushed back 5 feet. So I'm standing right next to this motherfucker.
You're standing. You could take a 5-foot move and be standing right next to him.
All right, so 5-foot move,
5-foot
quick
move.
draw my axe,
Quick draw
3
your
attacks
axe.
on this guy.
3 attacks. All right, attack.
Let's do this.
1-1-1.
Yeah, right.
So does haste add to the... I'm sorry, we just talked about this now.
+1 to hit, +1 to damage?
No,
Or no,
haste
just
doesn't add
+1
damage.
hit.
I think it's just 1 to hit. +1 to hit, +1 to AC.
That's what it is,
Yes. +1 hit, +1 AC.
So it's 14, 14, 9.
Okay.
24.
Hit.
That's a 7.
You thought it was a 1?
I did. 21.
Hit.
19.
19, miss. The final one bounces off. Once again, an invisible barrier around him. You could tell that his mind actually took that hit.
For 20.
20 points of damage. All right. Your first swing comes in and you just take a baseball swing at this guy, taking half a step forward to swing your axe at him, and he just wasn't ready. You feel his mental barriers coming back up, and you swing through him. Think about pressing 2 magnets together. That's how your sword felt. He's definitely
I'm not using
reducing
this
the... He's definitely reducing the damage because you can't get that power behind your swing, but it's still found perch. You still hit him. The second swing comes in and he realizes that he's going to need to try it even harder. The second swing getting through again, but the third one, you see him concentrate harder, and that axe stops dead in your hands, stops right in front of him. Legendary action.
What the fuck's a legendary action?
I need a fortitude save from you, your favorite, but...
See that
21.
One? I was going to say,
21.
see that one, it's not on top.
21 is a fail. As it's trapped in this field, shatters in your hand, reflex saving throw.
God damn, I'm losing weapons like you wouldn't believe.
We gotta go to the bazaar.
And actually, this reflex saving throw, I'm going to give you 2 since you just dealt with this 2 game sessions ago. It's about to shatter and cut up your hands.
8. 9, because I hate... Does haste add to the reflex?
Reflex, yeah, I would say it does.
So
Yes.
9.
9. The item shatters in your hands, cutting your hands pretty bad. You are -2 to hit until you can get some healing. Any healing will get rid of it, but you are -2 to hit until you get healing.
I don't want to play anymore.
On his turn, the cocoon of stone. Now, you use stone shape. This is a solid sphere of stone. There are no breaks in it. However, you guys can feel the chill coming off of it. And that's his entire turn, because there's not a damn thing I can do.
I'm okay with that.
Top of the order. That goes over to Jay.
Wait, say that one more time?
There's a chill coming off the cocoon that you made,
Just
but
down.
he could not break through it
Yeah.
in 1 turn.
Soften it up and break out.
Jay, your turn. Top of the order.
Got haste this time.
Yes, you do.
Moving in.
I told you just a 5-foot step, so you can take a full attack against the creature if you so choose.
Absolutely.
Okay, and you are still holding the obsidian dagger,
Yes.
which he is watching. Legendary action. You will still have your turn after this. You feel once again that force hitting you. However, I'm going to gamble a little bit. He's using the full thing. He is trying to pick you up and throw you out the window.
The window's closed.
Reflex
It's a stone
saving
shape.
throw.
You said the
Remain
window's
full.
shut.
Yeah, the first thing to close with stone shape was the
I
window.
thought I said 2 windows. If I didn't, I thought I
Oh
said...
no, you may have. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Yeah. It's not the window. It's the window behind him. He's literally trying to pick you up and throw you out the goddamn window.
The window.
Window.
We threw him out the window.
Saving throw.
For
I'll even give you your number. You need...
No. What am
Oh,
I
I'm sorry.
saving?
Reflex saving throw. I apologize. You need a 24. As our good friend Jay gets picked up, and flung out the window, you are 3 stories up. That's going to be a... We're going to say...
Is there a possibility he won't land before the end of this turn?
He would not land before the end of this turn.
Don't take this. Don't take this. Don't take the damage.
Okay. All right. You are falling during this turn. You have been thrown out the window falling. You do still have an action. Do you do anything? It's still technically your turn.
Still technically my turn?
Yep.
Can I make a save to fucking grab the window?
Absolutely. You may try to grab the window because it's your turn. Only because it's your turn.
And because I'm hasted, maybe?
That works.
Yeah, I didn't even get to move before he did anything.
Yeah.
True.
Action.
Just so you guys know, legendary
So that's
action is a quickened, it's my turn. That's what legendary action is.
That's a 24.
24. You are hanging onto the ledge outside the room. You are on the ledge of the window. Absolutely.
I don't disable now. Cool.
And I'm going to say that's your hasted action. You still have a turn, so you still have a full turn.
Move action to pull myself in.
You're back in the room. You have a standard action left.
Wow.
Jiminy heckin' crickets.
Copyright.
I don't know if this is going to do anything. Actually, no. Would I know if this would do anything?
Sure.
He's doing all this bullshit. Obviously, he's undead. Is it any kind of negative energy? Is it...
You can tell because of who you are, his whole fucking form is being held together by negative energy. That's why he's able to do most of this.
Death Ward.
Death Ward.
Boom.
You cast Death Ward on yourself.
I have a question about this guy. You said he's shadowy, or is he just dressed in all black?
Yeah, he's just dressed in all
Okay,
black.
so he's not shadowy.
He's not shadowy. You cast Death Ward on yourself. You're standing right in front of him. Sense motive.
I may as well have me do a tumble check.
Yeah, everyone's distracted. I'm giving you a little bonus because you are standing literally right
Is
in front
that
of him.
charisma? Because I don't
Yes.
even have the skill.
Charisma
It's
base.
charisma base.
18.
18?
Whoa.
He went from
Actually,
being...
sense motive is wisdom base.
Oh,
Oh,
16.
thank you. 16? He was being very offensive up to this point. He was looking back at you. He was looking over things. Now he's no longer looking at you. He's looking at the window. He's about to GTFO.
Okay.
Can,
Undead.
can I have a quickened action, or not a quickened action, a
Free?
a free action?
Mhm.
I'm gonna salute with my dagger, and I'm just going to hold it there.
Oh dear.
Alright.
Salute. No, I'm joking. I'm just saying, try it, motherfucker.
Alright.
Oh dear.
His turn. One window is destroyed because of you. The other window has you standing in front of it with the dagger. He looks over to the window with the wood there. Reaction?
He's inside the building? still?
Yeah, he's back in the building. He caught the ledge, pulled himself up,
back in.
and you see him look over at the window with all the boards on it, squints slightly, bam! The entire thing blows out, including some of the stonework around it. As he takes off, he doesn't even look like he's moving his feet. He's almost moving on top of the negative energy, and he is bolting for the window, going head first out of it. However, the room is not big enough. You are going to get attacks of opportunity against him.
Whoa. This is the,
And you know what?
this is the
I'm
undead
not
guy, right?
envisioning Twitch. Could you please pick two numbers between 1 and 6? Two of them. You also get an attack because he's got his only one goal:
2
to
and
stay
4.
away from you. Say again.
2 and 4.
2 and 4. If you get it, you're attacking 4. Go ahead. You get an attack of opportunity as well.
I might as well do a tarb and tumble roll.
Yep. All 3 of you. What do you do?
This is the undead guy, right?
There's the undead guy.
I'm gonna stunning fist to him with my haste.
Yeah, he will be immune to stunning fist, but you can hit
Oh,
him.
let me just flurry of blows then.
You can't.
Attack of opportunity. You only get 1 attack.
All right.
No, don't worry about it. It's just part of the weirdness.
him.
Okay. You're gonna hit him.
Punch him.
Punches are punches.
Fine, I kick him.
There you go.
It's a kick. Wait.
No.
Yay!
All right.
16 plus
16
whatever.
plus, that's more than enough.
Man,
You jump into the air, spin around, and land a boot right on his shoulder. It hits him in the shoulder. He's still moving forward. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, which is what?
6s or
It's,
D10?
Oh yeah, that's right. You leveled.
right.
you did level.
Mhm.
No, that is a 12.
That's the 10.
Thank you.
And you see him absorb some of the
That's
damage.
not
It's a
a
10.
Is that a 10?
That's a 0. It's a 10.
There was a 10,
So
and don't
it's
forget
a-
his bonus.
It's 13.
13. Okay, he does absorb some of the damage because once again you feel like you're trying to punch through a magnet. However, oops, there we go, got it. Twitch and Tarbin, both of you still have your
Go ahead.
attacks of opportunity.
Would I be able to rip off a spell on this?
No, attacks of opportunity. You only have a it's a weird action. You
Right,
can't
right,
do a
right.
spell, unless it's a quicken spell or
Right,
swift
right.
spell, something like that.
Would I be able to use the flute? That's a full action too, right?
If you can roll a perform check of 20, yes, you may reuse the flute.
Speed play. Your tempo just got upped.
Especially because the way you do it would be flute.
Let's make it happen.
All right,
I'm
perform
Mary
check.
Poppins, y'all! Make the flute appear. That is a 12 plus perform. This is weird. 12 to 24.
25, okay, you see him reach into the air, pull a flute out of absolutely nowhere, play a single note, and the dart goes flying at the creature. Go ahead.
Let's go for damage. Minus 20, basically. That is a 5 plus the 12, so 17 minus 20. Just hits, but no damage.
Hits but no damage.
Yes, hits and no damage. Because it's minus 20, you said, for damage. So it's an auto hit.
Oh, no, it's not minus 20 for damage. I have a reduction that I know. You don't know.
No,
the
no, you
reduction.
said
No, for the flute itself,
It's his,
Right!
it's my performance roll,
Minus
minus
20.
20.
Yep,
My
I forgot
performance
about
roll is 17. So it hits, but
No.
just hits.
Okay, you see a dart get through his shields and stick out of the back of his his shoulder. And finally, Tarpon.
he's like diving out the window.
He is running towards the window. He's about to dive.
Can I try to jump on his back when he dives and surf him to the ground?
You kind of going to make it difficult, but yes, you can.
Well, I'm basically think it's like a big pile driver. He lands, I'm on top of him.
All right. So, and finally, as the last thing, javelin. I don't have anything. I don't have any more booze to drink.
That's just more gold for us. Every time you do that, more gold for us.
Fine. Tarbin looks at her and is like,
Pretty much.
All right, roll it.
A jump
Drop
check?
the elbow.
I will allow. No, not even a jump check. I'm going to just count this as a straight grapple, almost like a trip.
Just
Roll.
Okay.
Yeah, you have a hot. You have a number to beat.
I hate 20 setters. This game's giving me anxiety. It's giving me legitimate anxiety.
Come on, Uno.
5.
Five.
Motherfucker.
No, you go for it. You do manage to hit him, but you
I
weren't.
mean,
going
with
for
my
damage.
base attack is
Take
an
the pink and
18.
give him the old
There
school.
was a 25. That's what you were looking for. You went for the elbow. You did manage to make contact. However, it's once again that shield that he's putting up around himself, and he dives head first out the window. As he's fallen, quicken spell fly. You see him start to rise. Jaka, your turn.
is Otri free now?
Otri is still in the shell that is starting to now frost over.
Hit him.
No, I have an idea.
Oh,
This is gonna get bad though. He's gonna break out. We're all gonna be sitting there just waiting.
so it's just him though, right? It's nobody
The
else.
other
Oh, fine.
creature has left.
What should I do?
The other creature.
No asking. That's
No asking, huh?
no. You may ask a question and get a response. That's the free action.
All right, but he's still in that thing, right?
He is still in that stone. Yeah, you can ask me anything you want. I apologize. No asking your teammates.
I understand that. All right.
The guy who jumped out the window.
Mhm.
So he jumped out and he appears to be rising.
Yeah, he jumped out. You saw a spell being cast, and now he's flying. He's able to fly on his
Diplomacy?
own power.
I don't know.
So he's not necessarily gone.
Nope,
Right.
not gone.
No, he's still there. He's just flying away.
Can we tell what his fly is? I mean, is it an average fly? Is
It's
it
fast.
fast?
It's fast. He hasn't gotten away. That's all he had time to do was get out of the room and start flying. He's out of movement, so
We're-
he's right outside. I mean,
Fine.
he's-
We're
I'm just gonna say your friend is gone, and you're all by yourself. Want to give up?
okay. All right, you yell that into the stone.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not going to tell you.
Jock is talking to rocks.
I'm going to let you roll your diplomacy against mine. Go ahead.
Okay.
But I'm not going to tell you the result because you can't see it.
27.
Okay. You say what you said. You're standing outside the circle. You're standing outside the door. That's basically a free action, so you still have your turn.
Okay.
Would you like to do anything else, or do you want to ready an action, like if he shatters out? Because once again, I'm helping you out because you're newer. You can ready yourself for if he shatters that thing to punch him in the damn face.
Yeah, I'd like to do that.
Is that what you want to do?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you have a readied action. Shaka is readied. Ashton, your turn.
So we're in a tower that's 3 stories high.
Correct.
We are the place that we're in is described as like it's kind of not really abandoned, but like is it overgrown?
The ground is totally overgrown. Yes, this building has ivy growing on the side. It's dilapidated, but standing. That's why he chose this building specifically.
But it's trees.
Yeah, there's trees around.
All right. This goes pretty far, and I can get quite a few.
All right.
I want to command plants to try to capture him as he's capture the guy who jumped out the window.
Different. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll let that. I'll allow that. All right. So you basically shout out with your mind to the trees in the area, and they're going to do what they can to
Trees, vines. I can get a lot of things.
All right.
4. I think it's 4 per 2 levels.
I'll tell you what. Here's what it's going to be. Because there's ivy on the side of the building, the trees are throwing what they can at him to slow him down. You're not going to be able to do much other than slow him down, except for the vines on the side of this building. Because he just jumped out. He's right there. These vines reach out and try to entangle him.
The ivy's throwing everything. It's throwing vines, leaves, the cubs, anything they can grab.
I suppose I could have also just used Entangle. But yeah,
No, entangle will be on the ground. No, you did the right one. That's clever. All right, I'm going to take your saving throw, but I'm taking a bonus to mine because of a reason I can't tell you. So, what's my saving throw? I'm going to treat that as though a spell cast at that level. Entangle.
Level 3, 15.
15. All right. I'm doing a reflex saving throw with a extra bonus because of something. Did you touch my die?
Fuck you! Good!
Vines reach up, grab his foot. He looks back. He is entangled. He cannot move yet. He is trapped with the building.
Jeez.
You technically have a move equivalent action left if you want to use it. Do you do anything else?
If I'm hasted?
Oh, hasted. You
So
have
he
2
still
move
does,
equivalents.
he has a move equivalent and a standard, right?
No, the standard was the spell.
I thought you got 2 stands.
Yeah.
No, you get 2 move equivalent and 1 standard. That's why you can. It's a weird move equivalent that you can use for 1 extra attack. But it's move equivalent, standard.
Yeah, we're making a full attack action. A hasted creature may make 1 extra attack with any weapon he is holding. The attack is made, blah, blah, blah. Oh my god, there's so many parentheses. Hasted creature gets +1. Bonus on attack rolls, dodge, AC, and reflex saves. And ignition, reduce the dexterity. All hasted creature movement is that of twice.
Wait, you get 1
So
extra attack? You just said extra
if you make a
attack.
full attack
If
action,
you were
If you make a
attacking
full
with
attack
weapons,
action.
you would get another attack.
you get an extra attack at your highest base attack bonus.
I should say I want to run over, grab the dagger, run over and...
No,
Yeah,
no,
run.
that's too much. That's too much for the 1 turn.
I can only move... There's no use in moving. I mean, it's a small room, so...
So you stay.
Yeah, I guess.
All right. That goes to Twitch.
I will, since we're still got a long way to go and a short way to get there, I will. That's a good question. The flute, shot the bolt,
Yes.
hit the thing.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna put the flute away.
Yeah, it's gone.
Is the bolt thing still on the?
Yeah.
Fantastic. That'll be a locate object later. Wink, wink.
Wink, wink.
Wink, wink.
I'll break out the lyre. I think we all need an inspiring song because this fight is nowhere near. So obviously I will break out the lyre, quick in action, and appear in a nice little strum, and begin a song as I feel as though nobody cares if I live or die. So I might as well begin to put some action in my life because we're breaking the law, 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 breaking the law.
Okay. It's very inspiring.
Everyone takes the inspire.
What was that? +1 to fear and +1 to hit, right?
I might actually need a player's guide on this because we're 8th now, so I think it goes up a bit.
Go ahead and check it.
But yeah,
you
I'll
check
tell
that.
you in a
It's either a
second.
+1 or a +2.
I should have done this. My apologies.
Which
I think
goes
it's
to
a
Tarvin.
2.
Well, that affects...
Right.
Because
Will
right
it
now I'm
change
at
what you're doing or change the roll?
Well, I have some questions too.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Looking out the window, are all the troops in the plaza moving towards this tower yet? It's
Yes,
been a couple
they
rounds.
are.
Okay, then my turn is gonna be... I move to the window,
You move to the last window, which would be where this creature is.
and I begin casting. 1 round action.
It's full round.
Full round.
All right,
Yeah.
the beginning of your next turn is when the spell goes off. Okay, do you need anything else? You're not changing? All right.
Who's the guy that seems to be in charge on there? Is it Fatty?
You're too far away now.
He's huge.
I mean, I just mean you're too far away to hear who's telling the others.
+2/+2 now.
Wow, nice.
Sweet, I'm no longer negative because of bloody hands.
Okay. Finally, the stone, you see a huge crack come out of it as the ice has totally encapsulated it, and a rod shatters the front of the shell that you put around this guy. Immediate attack of opportunity for you because you were ready.
I also need to know the weather.
Okay.
The weather? I'd stay still cloudy and overcast because it was the snowstorm earlier.
+2 hit, right?
I need that back.
This is
Plus
an extra,
three.
actually
That
plus
is-
3.
It is
You're
+2,
still
so.
hasted. Yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah. Don't worry about that. We'll keep track of that.
Okay. I'll have to make sure this is marked down.
Fuck! Reroll.
2.
2 plus 3 plus.
Oh,
It's just standard, right?
Yeah.
So 12.
12? Okay, you
Or no, sorry, 15.
15. You punch in. He moves barely out of the way. Your fist going right past him. He's still holding that rod. He reaches up and touches you with it.
Okay.
Will saving throw.
Will
Will saving throw.
Inspired Courage, is that will saves?
Yes, all saving throws.
Okay.
+2/+2, and then attack and damage.
15.
15. For a moment, you know brain freeze? You just experienced one of those, and you shake it off. For a moment, you could actually hear his voice inside of you, saying, basically, making you think for a moment, he was your friend, these weren't. However, that stops. You're able to shake it off, you know better. And for the rest of his turn, he actually takes a defensive stance. You see him holding the rod in one hand. That sword that you saw before, he's actually holding the blade down, staring at all of you. His eyes are just filled with nothing but rage. Jay, your turn.
Oh, sure.
Need a group decision. God damn it. Okay.
Murder.
And I will shout 3 words. Ghoul or Cleric?
Oh.
I give you all 5 seconds to answer.
Claire.
Cleric.
Clear.
Okay.
Not far.
Never mind.
You're not far.
Enervation.
Enervation on the cleric.
Enervation on the Cleric.
He has no save on that, and he does not have spell resistance. Go ahead.
And I rolled a 17.
17 to hit, range touch
Whoa.
attack, that's a hit.
Yeah, plus.
It was a hit without it.
Oh. I don't know if you know what innervation is. That's
So
nasty.
one thing you do notice, though, there was a shield around him, a light blue shield. You made it all the way through that and struck his body. Go ahead and roll the...
And a 4.
As you hit Otri, a green and black ray springs forth from your hands. The room was it. Before you were feeling cold, elemental ice. This room had a chill. You could see your breath. That is not the chill that you just felt as the entire grave has just entered this room. The warmth of life is gone as this ray springs forth from your finger, strikes him in the chest. Multiple little spirits leaving the wound and entering it back into it as Otri vomits blood onto the ground, feeling weaker than he has in years. His life almost reverting back to when he had significantly less experience with this world. Enervation is successful. Minus 4
so
levels.
that's my standard attack.
That is your standard.
Yeah, he lost 4 character levels.
Move.
Wow.
Like,
Oh, and also he lost 4 of his top tier spells.
Yes,
Yes.
he did. Yes. Oh, I know Enervation very well.
Enervation
One of my
is-
And a
favorites.
bunch of hit points.
and a
Oh
bunch
yeah,
of hit points.
no, Got it.
Yeah, it
all
is a
calculated.
nasty spell.
Good job.
Don't piss off mouse.
Move action.
Move
Moving
action.
in.
Moving in. You can't do much.
Shaka is right there. I am
No spell
flanking,
resistance.
and I obviously can't make another attack. But I will hold the dagger.
It was gone for
Okay.
8 hours.
You hold the dagger. There is pure fear in his eyes.
Yeah.
Creature's turn. He's going to try to break free first.
It's been a few seconds. I mean, the trees might have been up.
They're pelting. The trees don't have the vines to entangle him. They have more like rings that are just kind of interfering. The vines were really your only hope of.
He's getting a ton of helicopters in the face right now.
However,
Oh, it's
my
almost
roll
springtime.
of 2 plus his abysmal strength isn't going to do anything. So that's his move action. He's going to use his attack action to turn around. Literally, he's flying. He brings his foot up because it can't change. Reaches down, grabs the vine. You see it freeze and shatter. However, that's going to take his entire turn. He is still
Like ice
right
racing?
below the window. Yes. Chill of the grave. Chill touch. You were standing there. You know the spell. It was chill touch. He grabbed the vine, casted chill
Froze it.
touch.
Broke
Hey
off.
guys, that was chill touch.
Good job.
I've done this to you multiple times while you were sleeping. You wet the bed.
Ah,
Oh my god. Shaka, your turn.
Stunning fist.
Stunning fist to Otri. This time you have your full attack and hasted. Show him how many attacks he gets.
And he's flanked.
And he is flanked, so add another +2 to everything on top of that.
Okay.
so +1 from haste,
Wait,
+2 from inspire.
So
plus,
what are
so
you
plus
doing?
5.
I'm sorry.
Stunning
Stunning
fist.
fist.
Stunning fist. Well, stunning fist is 1 hit, right?
Yes.
Right, but he still gets the rest of his attack. It's
Right,
Stunning
so
Fist becomes
He
his
calls a
first
top
attack.
hit, yeah.
Oh, okay. So go ahead and roll that first. Oh, don't.
Well, 50% chance of going on the table or the floor. We established that.
No, we
Give
have.
me yours.
We always have the same rule. The rule only counts if it's on the table.
Fuck everything.
Well, that's not bad.
Hold on. No. Don't worry about this.
So 4
4, 13.
plus haste. Plus one.
Right. Hold on.
Okay.
13, 16, plus 2 is 18.
Okay.
18.
Hit.
Hit.
Yeah.
What's my save on the Stunning Fist?
I actually don't know.
That should be on the
Probably-
second page next to Stunning Fist, I believe.
It's probably 10 plus your level plus your wisdom modifier.
I
If
think
it's
that's
not
it.
written next to it, use that. What's his level?
8.
8.
8. What's his wisdom modifier?
2.
Okay, please make a note to look that up later because we're running very low on time.
Yeah.
He's stunned.
Bam! Thud.
Got your nose.
Yee.
He is stunned for 1 round.
Awesome.
Ashton.
It's gone.
We'll get it in a second. We're almost done. Nope.
Don't worry about
10 seconds.
Do we want to try keeping the thing that's escaping?
Cleric's priority.
it.
Otre's priority.
Everyone else gets to answer. You two as well.
We got this. Shoot him.
I'm at the window, but
Alright.
I'd probably say shoot him.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll pull a.
I said he shattered some of the wall. The two of you can stand and see. Go ahead.
Do I have to? Well, being hasted, can I like pull out the bow and fire?
Absolutely.
Okay. I will do so upon the escaping creature.
Okay, so here's how we'll do it. Your extra move equivalent action, because you can draw and move, you move to the window and draw your bow, which gives you a full attack action at the window. So you get all of your attacks on the creature.
But not the extra one from haste because of the
But
drawing.
not the extra one from haste
So
because it used
you
it
get
to draw and
plus 7 plus 12 plus 7. And then everything's plus 3, so that's actually plus 15 plus 10.
So 2 rolls. Well, first one plus 15,
You
second
got
one plus 10.
the 2 from the song and then one
And then
from
one from haste, right, yeah.
All right, go ahead. 2 attacks.
23.
20, yeah. Okay.
23 is a hit.
23 and
Bigger.
27.
Hit.
Nice.
And that would be.
Your song added damage?
Inspiring. I thought it was +2/+2.
Okay, yeah, you
Check
did
in
say
there.
that. You did say that.
That's cool.
Check again though. I'm not 100% sure.
Well,
It
go ahead
says
and roll.
+2, but it's just on Bard.
And what's your damage?
I'm bad
Well,
at
we'll
this.
add the extra from that.
I've
if
only been
necessary.
playing for 20 years. You should know better.
9? That's what you rolled on the die, or is that with all the
5,
bonuses?
5
sound.
plus
Okay.
2 plus 2.
So 9 on the first one, and then roll the second attack.
7 plus 2 plus 2.
And damage. So it's plus, add plus.
So then another 2, so 22 points of damage.
Oh, you hit twice, so it's 2 each attack.
That's why it was 20 and now it's 22.
Right, but it's 2 each attack. He hit twice, so it'd be 24.
Oh, okay. 24.
Right?
Okay, you see him reducing the damage a little bit. Once again, you could see the arrow slow down right before impact. It goes into him. He does not look angry. He screams and yells at you. Tarbin, this is the way this works. You did a full round spell, which means right now, technically at the end of his turn, your spell goes off and then it's your turn.
Mm-hmm.
So, spell goes off first. Go ahead.
Call lightning. Lightning bolt on Fatty.
On Fatty!
I'm taking care of the reinforcements. We're not getting stuck in this
Lightning
tower.
bolt on Fatty.
I am not getting stuck in
Alright.
this tower. Lightning bolt on, and I don't like him.
Alright.
Yeah, that's just like...
You see
fuck it.
people... running-
And it's stormy, so because it's stormy, instead of 3d6, it's 3d10 damage. I asked you.
You confirmed.
Yep.
You said if it's... I
Nope.
asked if you said it was cloudy.
You caught me.
So if it's cloudy, rainy, stormy, hot, dry, or tornado conditions, damage goes up.
You caught me. Hit it.
And hopefully this scares a lot of them and they all run away.
Yeah.
That's
I'm enjoying this.
6.
6 points of damage.
It's like a bad static shock. A 5 foot wide, 30 foot long bolt of lightning just did 6
I
damage.
did more touching the light switch this morning.
I know!
So you see it, like, you can kind of see what's happening. You see the larger man. He's kind of lumbering behind them. All of a sudden, you hear this crackling, lightning strikes right next to him, and he's touching the ground. So you see him take it, jump farther than he probably has in a decade. However, he looks over at everyone else who just turned around to look at him, and he's shooing them forward. Yeah, some of them are no longer moving towards you. Now it's actually your turn.
Oh, right.
Yeah. That
So
was
my
your
movement
spell.
equivalent, I'm going to take the flask of alkali and dump it out on the the guy below me in the vines. The flying guy.
All right, you turn it down and basically
Douse him in
booze
alcohol?
I
out.
douse the guy in booze.
Yeah, it's kind of like you upturned a bottle, so
there we
that's
go.
how much liquid is flowing.
Right.
That's you're hasted.
That's my
so
move
that's your
equivalent.
move equivalent. Okay.
And then for my action that round, I'm going to call another bolt of lightning down on Fatty. Actually, do I see any guys running through a puddle?
It snowed earlier, so yes.
I'll hit someone in a puddle to do a bigger effect, I
Sure.
guess.
Sure.
He's
and
just mad with power!
extra D10.
14. 16.
16.
You need to ram this
Actually,
guy
no,
in.
those were the smackitos. And he was wearing metal armor. You hit one, and you see him collapse over. Now people are starting to rethink this. You are hearing a lone voice above all of them trying to get...
Is it the other cleric?
It's the other cleric trying to create order. They're a little weird down there. Otri is unconscious. He wakes up. That's his turn. Jay, your turn.
This guy's going to go up. Light him on fire. I just poured a bunch of booze on him.
Yes.
Man. Disarming is not a thing I do, unfortunately.
I mean, I could remove people's arms.
And don't forget, you can delay and ray. Just a reminder.
45 feet away.
Can I call lightning and cast a spell?
Yeah. Your call lightning is part of your action on the round.
Yeah, it is.
Jay, do you do it?
Well, first things first, and I can't believe I didn't do this. Well, I guess I didn't have to, actually.
Right.
Nothing tried to attack me until I got almost thrown out a window. I did get thrown out a window. I caught myself. I'm calling my dodge on Oak Tree.
Calling you dodge an oak tree. Okay.
First things first.
Yep.
We'll do next.
And my second thing. Does he get attacks of opportunity if I cast a spell?
Yes, he does. However, he is prone. He will have a few negatives.
More.
He's still stunned.
Yeah.
No, he's up.
No, he
That was
just
his turn.
He just
he
started
used
to
his
get
turn to
up.
get
Sorry.
up. You know what? I'll take the risk. Oh, you know what? That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Jeez Louise, this is hard. Life is hard.
Unfortunately, it's about to get
Contagion.
harder. Okay, there we go. Oh, oh, all right.
Jesus
Shit.
Christ. You guys tell me I'm bad.
Touch attack.
Well, you just do like random
Nicely
damage.
done.
We specifically torture individuals with precision. That's the difference.
Stay the
I am-
fuck down.
I am being very
As I
precise in my
roll,
target of
what's
the
it,
general
just plus
population.
Standard base attack,
Yep.
19.
19 hit.
Jesus.
And I believe contagion is my fortitude save, so give me that number.
Your save for contagion is 15.
15 on the fortitude. Nat 20. He saves. However, when you say stay down, it's like, I'm your prisoner. You would never kill one of your prisoners, would you?
Okay.
I yell from the other side of the
And
room.
You're still going.
And I'm still hasted.
Yes.
I don't have an actual action, but man, 2 move actions really feel like I should be able to just fucking slit his throat. Anyway, again, like, I don't know how I should be able to do this. I have the dagger out, and I am prepared. Are 2 move actions? Oh my god.
I'll let you use 2 move actions to ready.
Don't
Yeah,
kill him.
no,
Let you attack.
that's
Sure.
absolutely
I'll
what
allow
Don't
that.
kill him. We need him alive.
I'll allow that.
I am well aware. My move action is the second he tries to jump me with anything, I'm going to take an attack of opportunity.
All right, so you're prepared. You're.
You know what? Instead of a regular attack of opportunity that I get, I'll take my full action.
Okay.
Does that sound fair?
I'm going to allow it this time. It probably won't work next time, but right now in the situation, sure, yeah. Because he's also in the negative right now. He's on the ground prone, so it would take him a little bit.
Nope.
Sure, that works for me.
Lies,
All right, outside the window, the creature turns around and bolts. He has moved.
Has he gotten unstuck?
Yeah, he got unstuck last round.
Okay.
He has moved 180 feet away. Flies.
Jeez.
Yep, he's piecing.
Jaka.
I could catch on
Your
a
turn.
bolt, but I'm not really that concerned about him now. It's kind of big. He might be fucked up.
He's not very hurt right now, is he? Otri.
Otri, don't worry about Otri.
Pin him down.
Don't worry about
It
Otri.
is
Actually, at this point,
is not what I'm.
I am going to say, because there's only one thing that can happen, we are out of combat.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell Otri right now to call everybody off.
Well, no, hold on.
Intimidation.
I'm ready. I'm ready to go.
Tell
Okay.
Otri.
So I'm gonna
Call
just go
everybody
to
out now.
You see him slow. I have to touch my circlet.
No,
to
you
do
don't.
that.
I will.
That's the only way I can. That's the only contact I have with them.
I will amplify your voice right now.
Fine.
Cast ghost sound. Amplify the sound.
Stand down, and we'll come back to what that does. Go ahead.
Oh no, but like my thing is he is prone,
Yes.
and now I am on top of him with a knife at his throat.
Okay. You guys do anything?
The knife.
Yes,
The knife.
I follow you. Anyone else besides?
Yes, I have.
You have something planned. I know
Yes.
that. I can see you by the
You
look
guys
of
are
your
gonna yell
eyes.
at me. So.
Okay. Do you guys do anything else? You got a few seconds.
Do what you need.
I know we're out of combat. The other guy
You
got
can still
100
shoot your bow.
Got
Absolutely.
180,
How far?
you can do it.
Is 180 feet away.
180 feet. I don't think I can do
So
that.
probably 60.
Oh no, you can. You take a -2.
Oh.
Yep.
He's like
Hundred-
-2.
I mean, yeah, I mean,
100
that's
is your
that's
main
the
range.
second range I can refer to.
Right. Which is why you just get a -2.
You
Yeah.
can do it. You
I
can
mean,
do it.
I'm already. Yeah.
And you're
Try it,
hasted,
why
so
not?
you get all your shots because this time you're not moving. So,
So it's gonna be 15,
max,
15,
max, secondary. Go ahead.
10. Because you get the third attack.
All right, go ahead.
Uh,
This is a big roll.
18
That
plus
hit.
15,
Just
a
that
lot.
18 plus 15 is a hit.
16 plus 15,
Is a
a
hit.
lot.
Jeez.
14.
14 total
Yeah.
is a miss. All right, 2 hits. Go ahead and roll it.
Or wait, attack bonus? No. No, yes.
Yeah, you're right.
It goes down
2
4 shots. Yeah.
2 hits.
1d.
So it's gonna be 1d8 plus 4 because of the Inspire Courage.
8.
8.
8.
6.
16.
That's all.
Oh, 16, yeah.
You see 2 arrows strike him. He wavers, but he is still flying, and you're the last one before he gets to technically go again. Go ahead.
Well, I'm thinking to myself, fuck these clerics, they imprisoned me. So the cleric running around on the ground, circular wall of fire around him, and then I call lightning bolt on his head.
You said we were going to be mad at you.
All right, the cleric who is running around trying to get order down there. By the way, there was the yell of stand down. The cleric looks up. You can't really hear what he's saying, but it definitely wasn't listen to the boss. It was quite the opposite. And then roaring flames. You do hear one more thing. Okay, never mind. Listen to him. Lightning. Go ahead.
So
He's
the-
not standing in a puddle.
The roaring flame is 2d4 plus 1 per caster level. So it's going to be 2d4 plus 8 fire damage inside the ring.
Okay.
I don't have a foresighter, so
I'm recommending this.
3, 5 plus 8 is 13 fire damage.
13 fire damage.
And then
Plus lightning. Oh,
10,
Jesus.
11, 12, 13.
13, so put with total?
What was the first number I said?
13.
13. And
13?
13 is 26.
At least
Listen to him! Listen to him! Listen to
I'm
him!
gonna run to the window and go, I am your new god!
And I look at you with like lightning in my hand. Are you sure?
People are scattering. You see the creature flying off into the night sky. At this point, because it's a cloudy night, your advantage was getting the extra die and the D10. I'm going to say at this point, you can no longer see your target. He is gone.
Okay, just so you know, until my 10 rounds are up, if I didn't kill the cleric, I'm going to try, and then if anything left is going to Fatty.
We are...
So that's
you're
7
just-
more lightning bolts.
Okay, so here.
We are also several rounds past getting... That's like 7 or 8 rounds, all of that.
Oh, yeah. So at this point, here's how we'll finish this off. We're going to
I don't like Fatty.
Haste is gone. Haste is gone. Your lightning strikes down again at the cleric, strikes down again on the cleric, and this time falls. The courtyard has spread out. Fatty, you're going to get one last shot against because he's about to go out of visual range. It was a large courtyard. Go
He's
ahead.
slow.
One last shot.
Oh my god.
Oh,
7.
7.
Good.
He must be made of rubber.
Blubber.
Yeah, the blubber.
He's wearing rubber boots. As a matter of fact, if we ever kill Fatty, I better find rubber boots on him.
You will. The last thing that we're going to say about the courtyard is looking down there, lightning. Everyone's scattered like crazy. The only thing left out there is a large item covered with a black sheet. They just left there. The courtyard is clear. Oh my god, guys. Otri is laying on the ground in front of you, you staring into his eyes, your dagger at the ready. He seems to be shaking a little bit, looking up at all of you. You know this isn't over.
and I slightly slice open his throat.
Oh, Jesus.
Not like bleeding, just like the skin.
You touch the dagger to him,
Yes.
and you draw blood.
Okay.
And the first thing that you notice is that the wound does not bleed. As you start to go over what could be a throat slit, but you're not pushing deep enough, if so I understand you?
Right.
Okay.
No, yeah.
So you're
Just
cutting
kinda-
him, and you watch a scar immediately form.
Well-
As you cut his throat, he starts shaking. Please. You casted a 4th level spell, correct?
Yes.
That spell re-enters your memory. And that is where we're going to end tonight. Guys, let's do outros.
Ooh. I am Dusty, playing Twitch Tinkerfoot, the halfling bard Strum. Or Toot Toot Toot.
Or toot, toot, toot.
I am Miko playing Jay Blue, the human rogue who is incredibly satisfied with himself.
I'm Xander playing Jaka, the dragon monk.
Dragon
Monk.
Monk.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm John playing Tarbin, Slinger of Lightning.
I'm Mackie playing Ashton the Ranger.
Guys, I'm your DM Alkali. We hope you enjoyed this double episode coming back. We hope you enjoy our new time slot Sunday nights. We will see you guys next week. Thank you so much for joining us, and good night.